Chapter 8 is all about your civil liberties, specifically about your First Amendment freedoms. So we're going to start with your unalienable rights. And yes, I have trouble saying that word. When our founding fathers wrote the Constitution, it is just a blueprint of how the government works. And there was nothing in there to spell out the rights of what you, the citizen, have. So they added the first 10 amendments, which we call the Bill of Rights. And these are your civil liberties. And these are protections against the government. It specifically says what the government cannot do. Do not confuse those with civil rights. Civil rights are positive acts of government. Think of the civil rights movement, which gave people of color the ability to vote, and other protections against discrimination. Now, your rights are relative. We do not have any absolute rights. Even though we talk about, freedom of speech, there's a lot of stuff we can't say. For example, the use of obscene language. Another classic one is yelling fire in a crowded theater when there is no fire. Now, the Bill of Rights was intended only for the national level. So meaning the federal government could not violate your freedom of speech. The federal government could not establish a religion. So along comes the 14th Amendment, and also known as the Due Process Clause. And this one says the states also cannot deny you those rights. So the state of Florida cannot create its own religion. And we also have the 9th Amendment. The 9th Amendment allows for certain other rights that are not specifically noted in the Constitution. For example, evidence that is unlawfully gained. If I was a police officer and I pulled you over and I just started searching your trunk, that's unlawfully gained evidence. It could not be used against you. That is actually not mentioned in the Constitution or the amendments, but we do see it as a right that you have. After watching this, go to the Google Doc, answer the questions I have on there, and define the terms.